everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And this game is the culmination and the collision of two undefeated teams. Two teams that had defied the odds and come through this season unblemished. Now, each looking to take one final step and become a college football undefeated national champion. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a squad from the SEC, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it here. Oh, what a move. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Scanning the field, it's Jean-Pierre. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The pocket breaking down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it second and medium. Dropping back, it's Jean-Pierre looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
On third down, he drops to throw. Catch made on the left side. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no-man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice first down.
Ball handed off. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
And the Canes are in the red zone now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
I'd really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
The Canes hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. They'll try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Harvey. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. While taking a shot on the very first play. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Tigers. No chance to catch him.
We see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot, they can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Moves the ball up to the 30.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The back's got it. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. The Hurricanes will have to punt this one away. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Breaks loose at the 45. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Well, it's a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. It doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. And he drops back in the gun. And he cannot escape defense with a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field. And that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. And he takes it around the 20. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Dropping back, it's Jean-Pierre. Quick throw to his receiver. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Hardy. They bring him down after a short gain there.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it second and medium. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught quickly. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a third down.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking right, this one caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Touchdown, LSU. This quarterback on fire today. And this national championship game is now dead even. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Now they'll run it on the toss. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. Right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to throw. It's Jean-Pierre. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman. Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. Third down now. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Going for a big play downfield. Catch made down inside the 25. Touchdown for the U. Strong game by this quarterback. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harvey. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They finally get him down, but a solid gain on that screen pass. Good call there.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield, Leonard Fournette, and, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
Single back takes the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Made the defense look slow that time. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
Point after, up and good. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they get him down after the completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Fires it to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Canes.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Bringing it out, it's Harvey. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. You have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Pressure is coming. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Breaking free at the 35. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game, and then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. It's a shotgun run call. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. It's a quick grab. And they wrap him up, and the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Fighting off the defender.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback dropping back. Comes up with the catch. It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain moves the ball to the 15-yard line.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
LSU now operating in the red zone. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, and another incompletion.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Offense on the field is 4th down and 9. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Running out of time in the pocket. Receiver makes the grab. Touchdown, Tigers. This quarterback on fire today. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Quick throw over the middle. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Back to throw. It's Jean-Pierre. Using his legs here. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Here's the second down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Miami.
Oh, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
The extra point is good. Back in front in this shootout, 35-28. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harvey. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Second and 10 here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Trying to extend the play. Hit just as he throws the ball. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Canes will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Bringing it out, it's Harvey. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, trying to make a play, but good coverage that time. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Defense of sniffing out this screen. You can see the defensive linemen, the linebackers, everybody running to that running back. Because of that team pursuit, it's a big loss for the defense.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the second time. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it go on the move, launching deep. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Well, close to coming up with a big play. I love this call here to start this second half because I think it not only did he come close to hitting a big play, but I think it also pushes those safeties back. It can open up the running game.
So second down after the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks loose at the 40. And they stop him, but not before an explosive play. Moves the ball all the way to the 32.
How
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Important second down play coming up. It's an option look. The back's got it on the pitch. And he'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Looking to throw. It's Jean-Pierre. Catch made by the tight end. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Hurricanes. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, it's a national championship. Can you imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receiver's jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. So quickly all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First down, looking to throw the football. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down and 10 now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The ball is caught. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, LSU. Here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, LSU for years has played a one-gap defense that loves to pin their ears and get upfield. It's a risky defense, and it requires great athleticism on the defensive line, something that they've had forever. Great sack here to keep that tradition alive. But you think back over the years, Booger McFarland and Marcus Spears and Glenn Dorsey and off the edge, Kiki Mingo. Just so many great LSU defensive linemen that can get after that quarterback.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Jean-Pierre. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off for him.
Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And it's complete downfield. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown for the U.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harvey. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. Wow, kick return for a touchdown in the national championship game. This place has come unhinged.
You know, we get so caught up in offense and defense, sometimes people like to overlook the importance of special teams. Here's a great reminder. Big-time blocks up front, and the speed of the return man, he takes it all the way to the end zone.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. This has gotten fun. A bunch of scoring back and forth in the second half. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Breaking free at the 35. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield. It's Jean-Pierre. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Chris, what a shot, right? Come to an LSU game and you see a defensive lineman overwhelm an offensive lineman and come up with a big sack. When was the last time you didn't see LSU have defensive linemen who can make life difficult for quarterbacks and offensive linemen? Because I can't. They always have big boys who are athletic to make life difficult in that backfield.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Good completion here by the offense. Good timing between the quarterback and his slot receiver. But I really like how this defense, sitting back in zone, is able to get to the football and not allow any yards after the catch.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. The Hurricanes will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot here. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, a second down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Offense success the formation. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pass rush closing in. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Complete with a running back on this fourth down play. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception of this football game.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? He's moving out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down here for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Getting set. Here's second down. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Looking to throw. It's Jean-Pierre. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Canes pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Canes. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Harvey. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pass here on second down. Defense is coming after him. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. Important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Trying to create here on the move. There's a wide-open receiver, complete. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to fourth down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the marker. Second down play coming up for this offense. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure a victory.
Second down after that completion. Handoff from the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
4th down now, and defensively, you know, you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Finds his man, has the first down. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offense.
What a touchdown here to pull them within 1 with under a minute to go. Conventional wisdom says you kick the extra point and you rely on your defense to send this game to overtime. But you could go for 2 to try to take the lead.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. How do you play this now? Do you call a conservative play and just wait for overtime, or try to make something happen and win it in regulation? Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Catch made on the left side. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
And here comes a deep shot. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Second down after that previous play. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He's going to take another shot right here. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on first down. And they heave it deep downfield. Pass hauled in inside the 15. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. So here comes our first play of overtime. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the run here, lets it go. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. The Canes will have their offense on the field as we begin overtime.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. It's a touchdown as they jump on top here in overtime.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
Well, that's exactly why you dial up a screen. The defense is overcommitting to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback. Great execution, plenty of space available, and, man, he had a convoy downfield to help him pick up big yards.
Bringing pressure. Catch made on the right side. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. You kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
And he's in there. They gamble and get it to win the game. What a call. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the LSU Tigers.